with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas offense has the ball first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tight end finds a soft spot. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Makes the catch. It's Gallagher at the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Running back searching for a hole. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Using his legs, it's White. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll start this drive firing. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. They boot it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
And the Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To the air, it's Henderson. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Keep it on the ground. Sweet cut there. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
And guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. They've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented, but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in Game 1 in conference play this season.
No doubt. We got to set the tone early, send a message early. We're not that team from a year ago. Like, that was a bad season. That was a down season. We're going to turn this around. Got to get that momentum created Game 1 if you want this season to be successful.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll leave it with the lone back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Pickett. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Pickett. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Can't get him to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Jayhawks are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeps it on the bootleg. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Brings up 3rd down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up 14 over Illinois. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Dumps it off in the flats. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Kansas offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The option look, the pitch. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back to Pat White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine, all those great players on offense. How much fun Rich Rod's offense was back in the day. I don't know if it's going to look like that right away, David, but you can see why people are really excited.
And it's a totally different look now, right? Like so many guys going into the portal, but you hope it looks like it used to with the explosiveness, with the fun. Obviously, he won a ton of games at that spot, was close to playing for a national title. Can he get the spark back?
The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Henderson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Henderson. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Brings up second down.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long.
Third down coming up.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Loss of 1.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one.
No good.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
West Virginia.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Unloads to the wideout. All alone, he's got it. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Took a shot as he threw.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Touchdown, West Virginia.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the option. Quick toss. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Lance Leipold is a six-time national champion at the Division III level, but last season a step back for the Jayhawks as they were plagued by turnovers and close losses.
Yeah, and Jalen Daniels just needs to stay healthy. This is a guy at quarterback that when he does, and he's playing at a high level, this offense is just up and down the field. They're lighting up the scoreboard. They got to keep him healthy. He's got to be consistent. If they do that, Jayhawk fans will be cheering a lot.
Well, I think that's the thing that's fun, though. If you're a Rock Chalk Jayhawk fan now, you know you've got an exciting offense. You win a few more close games a year ago. There's no telling what that season could have been. So still a lot of reason to be excited about being a Kansas Jayhawk fan.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Williams. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Henderson. That's caught, it's Gallagher. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. 1st and 10 coming up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
On target to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. It's got a fresh set of downs.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. They're going to run it, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
West Virginia.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 17 to SMU. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Looking left. He's got an open man. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Makes the grab. It's Pickett. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. He wants to throw it again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Pickett.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. They'll try to power their way ahead, fighting off the defender. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. That's reeled in. It's Pickett. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll do it himself. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Smashes it between the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air, it's Henderson. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give is to Williams. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one.
Punts it away.
Kick is in the air. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Runs through the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Stands in and takes the hit. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run play action. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Throws toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. working that wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third.
19.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the